Hi guys, and welcome to the cat cave with all the weird noises going on. There's quite a lot to tell you today. I hope I can remember it all. So let's start from last Thursday, and we had two kittens go to their new homes, their forever homes in Germany. One was TT, and the other one I can't remember. I don't think I knew the other one. I think it was from another rescuer. I'm not entirely sure. Then on Saturday night, Gail took Pudding to, I think it was Frankfurt in Germany, and she left here about, I think it was about 10 a.m. and she got to Germany eventually via Athens about 11 p.m, something like that. And when she got to the hotel that had been all arranged for her, she couldn't get into the room. It had all been arranged in her name, but in their infinite wisdom, it was recorded in Tina's name. So she had some sort of thing to type in, and she kept typing her own name in, of course, and it wasn't being recognised, and she phoned here, and after much toing and froing, she actually managed to get in her room. But luckily Pudding wasn't with her at the time. She had already handed Pudding over to the new owner, who have contacted us today to say that Pudding now rules the house. And we knew she would. The new owner had 3 other cats, and she was a bit concerned that Pudding might be a bit overwhelmed by one cat in particular, who's a bit bossy. But Pudding soon put that straight. And they're quite forthright, these Cypriot cats. So where else are we? Just now, about 10 minutes ago, I managed to catch Don Corleone wrestling to the ground. Big fight, and get him stuffed in a cat box, and Tina is just this minute taking him to the vet to be neutered. He's been causing a real catastrophe, has Don Corleone, because he wasn't neutered. He's been attacking all the neutered cats here, the males. He really fancied Marengo, and Marengo was a bit shocked about the Valentine's Day attentions. Poor old Marengo, he didn't know what was going on. But that's all going to be a thing of the past now. Don Corleone will be neutered within the hour, and he'll be back here tonight. Ginger, the little girl, is also being neutered today. She's fine now, she's better from the illnesses that she had. The Giardia's gone again, and she had a bad cough, so she's been treated for that too, and that's also gone. But she hasn't been able to come home here to us because of Don Corleone. We certainly didn't want to see little Ginger having the stress of a tomcat chasing her, or worse still, being caught pregnant. So it's always best to err on the side of caution, and that's exactly what we've done. And Ginger should come back home today with Don Corleone in his neutered state. So that's that one. We had news from the vet this morning regarding Mr. Chops, the most important one, and I know that's the one that you're all concerned about, as are we. The actual words that the vet used this morning was that Mr. Chops was more alert and he'd eaten his breakfast. So the little guy wants to live. He hasn't given up entirely, as somebody, I think Glenna, said in the comments, that if they're eating, it's a pretty sure sign that they don't want to give up. So I'll just sip my coffee. Cheers, guys. So we're hoping that indeed it is FIP that's been causing these strange symptoms, and lymph node swellings, stomach line issues with Mr. Chops. I just wish that we'd caught it earlier, because he's been showing some kind of weird symptoms for a long time, but they're nothing specific, you know, and he's quite a strange cat anyway. But anyway, we are where we are, and I'm hoping that Mr. Chops does have FIP and we can fix him. However, I'm mindful of the fact that when Harry got ill with whatever it was that was troubling Harry, it went from diabetes to heaven knows what in the end. We went through about 3 weeks of hell during Harry's treatment, with hopes being built up and signs of recovery, and then he just went downhill and died. So I'm not counting any chickens, not yet, and neither should you guys. I know how much you all love Chops. So keep hoping, keep praying, but be mindful that we don't always get what we want. So we have to be careful with our expectations. So guys, I think that's it for now. Hopefully Ginger will be okay. She's very, very tiny. They're going to need some very small surgical implements to do what they need to do to Ginger, because I would imagine she's probably one of the smallest cats, female cats, that they've ever neutered. The vets are always saying to us with males that if they can see them, they can cut them. But it's a bit more difficult, and it's a bit more of a dangerous operation with the females. I always worry about it. I've seen cats, female cats, die fairly soon after this quite major operation. It's simple for the boys, but it's not so simple for the girls. So guys, thank you very much indeed for all your prayers for Mr. Chops and all your kind words and encouragement, support. Appreciate it very, very much indeed. And we'll see you again soon. Cheers now. Bye.